Good morning to all. Welcome back to my channel. Now we are going to solve the cloud computing week 11, assignment 11, which due date is 9 April 2025. This is the course of NPTEL SWAYAM January 2025. Now guys, let's start to solve the questions. You can see this is week 11, assignment 11, and we will try to solve these questions one by one. Let's start the first question here. The first question is, which of the following statement is or are false statements? Okay. First statement is serverless computing allows the user to with more control over the deployment environment compared to the platform as a service. The second statement is serverless computing is a form of cloud computing that allows users to run event-driven granular applications. Second statement is a true statement, but first one is a false statement. So we choose option A is a false statement. Okay, option A is a false statement. Why choose option A is a false statement? Because in statement A, the serverless computing gives user less control over the deployment environment compared to platform as a service. Not more. Serverless computing reduce the control over the deployment environment, that is operating system, middleware access compared to platform as a service. But in sentence 2, the serverless computing is a form of a cloud computing that supports event-driven granular applications. Serverless is an event-driven and granular, that is AWS Lambda triggers. Okay. Now, go to the question number 2. Question number 2. Which of the following option is most appropriate for function as a service? The statement 1, each function in the FaaS platform gets unlimited execution time. Second statement, functions are always active and ready for executions. So both the statements are incorrect statements. Question number 2, option D. Okay, why we choose both the options are incorrect statement? Here the first one statement is a false statement because fast functions have time limits, that is AWS Lambda 15 minutes max. Second statement is also a false statement because code started when triggered, not always active. It is not always active. That's why both those statements considered as the false statements. Now moving to the question number 3. AWS S3 is a fully managed proprietary NoSQL database services that supports key values and document data structure and is offered by the Amazon.com as a part of the Amazon Web Services. It is a true or false statement? Completely, it is a false statement. 3, option B. Why choose this is a false statement? Because AWS S3 is not a NoSQL database services. It is an object storage services. While it is fully managed and a part of AWS portfolio, it uses a key value like structure storing objects. It does not function as a NoSQL database, nor does not natively support document data structures in the way a database would. That's why it is a false statement. Now moving to the question number 4. BigQuery is fully managed serverless data warehouse by Google. 4, option B, by Google. BigQuery is a serverless fully managed data warehouse designed for large-scale data analytics. It allows users to run SQL-like queries on massive data sets using a pay-as-you-go model. BigQuery is a product offered by the Google as a part of the Google Cloud Platform, that is GCP. It is not associated with AWS, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, IBM Cloud. So AWS offers a similar service called Amazon Redshift. Microsoft Azure has a Azure Synapse Analytics. IBM has a DB2 warehouse on the cloud. Since BigQuery is a Google product, the correct answer is option B, that is called Google. Clear? Now moving to the question number 5. In serverless computing, the user has to manage the scalability needs of the function, unlike function as a service. This is a 6, option A. 6, option. Just a minute. 5, 4 option B, 5 option A. AWS charges for provision sources and executing Lambda. It is a true statement. It is a true statement. Now, why you choose? It is a true statement. So AWS charges for both provision resources if licensing, provision concurrency, and Lambda execution for duration for request. So AWS charges for the resource you use, provision, and for the time executing your code in Lambda. This means you are built based on the number of requests your functions handled and the compute time is consumed during the executions. Okay, so 5 option A is the true statement. 5 option A is true statement. Now moving to the question number 6. Question number 6 is a answer is false statement, because in serverless computing the user has to manage the scalability needs of a function like function as a service. Is a false statement. Why we consider as a false statement? This is claims that the serverless computing the user has to manage the scalability unlike function as a service. This is incorrect. In both serverless computing and if function as a service, scalability is managed by the cloud provider, not the user. The statement reverses the relationship. In serverless or function as a service, the cloud provider manages scalability, auto scaling. Users only define functions. Okay, that's why it is a false statement. Now moving to the question number 7. The question number 7: which of the following are the goal of a sustainable cloud computing? Sustainable cloud computing, choose the most appropriate options. Okay, 7 most appropriate option means minimizing the energy consumption. Energy consumption fast. If more energy consumed, that means another problem. So sustainable means minimizing the energy consumption, and option is minimizing carbon footprint related cost. 7 option A and option C. Option A and option C. So particularly what happened, this question asks about the goal of a sustainable cloud computing. Goal of sustainable cloud computing. The correct option should be aligned with the sustainability principles such as reducing energy consumption and minimizing environmental impact. So this option A and option C are the most appropriate option. The first option A, that is minimizing the energy consumption, means a goal of a sustainable cloud computing. Second option, that is option C, minimizing the carbon footprint related cost, means reducing carbon emission is essential for sustainability. Okay, while other two options, that is increase reliability of a CDC, that is means while reliability is important, it is not primarily sustainability goals. Second option D is also incorrect because increasing network traffic. High network traffic can increase energy use, which contradicts the sustainability. So the two correct option is option A and option C. Now moving to the question number 8. Which of the following is not a category of a research initiative sustainable cloud computing? Not a research initiative sustainable cloud computing, that is called environment sandboxing. It's called environment sandboxing. 8 option C. Environment sandboxing does not align with the known research categories in the sustainability cloud computing, which typically includes areas like energy efficiency, renewable energy, carbon footprinting, and capacity planning. Is the correct choice for not a category. So research focus on renewable energy and capacity planning. Environment sandboxing is not a standard term. Okay, that's why we choose the environment sandboxing. Okay, so 9 option C, 8 option C. Now moving to the question number 9. CDC consists of HSCs and racks to place the server to process the IT workload. It is a true or false statement? It is a true statement. 9 option A is a true statement because the statement is a factual descriptions of the physical infrastructure of the cloud data centers. So data centers indeed consist of a rack that holds servers, and these servers often organized within the chassis, especially in the blade server architectures. The server process IT workloads which primarily function as a CDC, containerized data centers, that is CDC. Okay, use chassis or racks for modular server deployment. That's why we choose this option is a true statement. Now moving to the last question. dash are the important distribution mechanism for libraries and custom runtime in AWS serverless ecosystems. This is called lambda layers. Lambda layers distribute shared code or library across function, that is custom runtimes. Lambda layers are specifically designed to distribute and share libraries, dependency, and even custom runtime across the lambda functions, making them more correct answers. That is lambda layers. Okay, so guys, we successfully attempted all the 10 questions. Once again, we'll try to verify our answer. Question number A. Question number 1 option A, question number 2 option D, question number 3 option B, question number 4 option B, question number 5 option A, question number 6 option B, question number 7 we choose option A and C, but more appropriate option is minimizing the energy consumption. Okay, still there is another option is there, minimizing carbon footprint related cost, that's why we choose, but according to the cost of most appropriate option we only choose option A only. Okay, still we are just giving, I don't know, it may be considered. So which of the following option, question number 8 option will be C, and question number 9 option A, question number 10 option B. Now we are going to submit the answer of this question. Please wait, the assignment is going to submit it. Okay, now thanks for taking the week 11 assignment 11. Your answer are successfully submitted. Okay, detailed explanation are clearly we explained for your examinations. Okay guys, and you have any questions, any doubt, you can ask your question or put your queries in our YouTube comment box. I will try my best to give the answer to the questions. And if you like this video, definitely you can share this video with your friends and colleagues, so that the other people or those who are preparing for the cloud computing to appear the examinations, they can be benefited. Okay, thanks for watching my video. All the best.
Hey.